Yo, I'm about to show you guys a trick to get thicker and fuller 808s. Let's dig into it. What's up, people? Welcome to the channel where we talk about music licensing, music business, and music production. If you love any of the previously mentioned, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date on my latest content. So today, I want to share something that I learned the past couple weeks that really helped my 808s just thicken up and make them fuller. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Now, there's a little math involved, so just stick with me. It's gonna pay off. So I was working on this track, and I'm gonna just play like the 808 by itself with the effect that I added. So here it is. So that's the 808 or the sub bass sound. Actually, I think it's more of like it sounds like an 808 the way I did it, but it's actually like a sub synth sound. Anyways, so this is what I did to thicken it up. Actually, let me play what it sounds like without it. And this is with it. So you can see like the second half was fuller than the first half. So the first thing you want to do is open up a spectrum analyzer where you can kind of see where the frequencies are in the bass. I know Logic Pro has one built in to their channel EQ, and then when you play it, you'll see like, you know, the frequencies and where they are. So this particular one was around, the goal is to find the root, the root frequency. So let me unmute this. So once you find that number, mine was 64 hertz. The root note was this note here. So that was like my root note. So I wanted to find the hertz of that root bass note for the song. So I rounded up to about 64. So once you have that, you have your number, you want to multiply 64 times 2 to get harmonics an octave higher than the root note, pretty much, of that 64 hertz. And what it's going to do is it's going to make your 808 or your bass sound so much fuller. So then you want to open up RBass. I should have mentioned that I'm using RBass to accomplish this, which is a Waves plugin. So I only use it in RBass. I don't know any other plugins you could use it in, but for this one I'm using RBass from Waves or Renaissance Bass. And then right here where you see frequencies, you're gonna, whatever this number is multiplied by 2, that's what you're gonna enter here in frequencies. So 64 times 2 is 128. So obviously it was probably like 66 or something. But you just set it around 128 and it's going to create those harmonics. Now, the intensity here, you're going to adjust this intensity leveler here until this orange bar is kind of half of this blue bar over here. Obviously, you can go higher, but to accomplish what you want to accomplish, at least, you know, kind of like halfway. And that's going to add, you know, that upper harmonics. Now, if you want the lower harmonics of whatever your root note is, you would take this 64 hertz and divide it by 2. And then you'll get, you know, the number that you need to input here. So let's just try it. 64 divided by 2 is 32. Let's see what it sounds like. Man, that's low. And then back up, you get the higher harmonic. So that's a trick to, you know, to make your basses and your 808s fuller and just add harmonics. It's a dope trick. So I'm gonna play the whole track so you can kind of hear it in context and go from there. I'm gonna go back and readjust this back to 130. I'm gonna just play the hook here. I'm not gonna play the whole track. So yeah, that's how you thicken up your basses and your 808s with RBass and using a spectrum analyzer. If you guys like the video, definitely be sure to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.